running.
Yo, check it. This that Southern Chopper screw vibes. DC to H-Town, we got the wave. Two dope marks live.
We're the two dope marks, bringing the heat every night. Chopper screw flow, putting Raspman in the spotlight. From DC to Houston, we ride or die tight. Two voices, one passion. Keep the
Oh man. Wait, where the fuck's my? Oh shit! It's Russell Simmons. Again, for your Def Poetry Jam folks. Yeah. Children, boys and girls, children of all ages, we are live and live in color. Had a little technical difficulty, so a little bit of a late start, but it was asked. But we are here. It is Thursday. It is a little after 7:30 Eastern. That means it's time for a brand new episode of Two Dope Marks in the Two Dope Marks Arena. I'm Brando. As you can see, that was D in my office, playing around and shit. Because again, he made the trip in this morning for a full weekend of shenanigans. At the same time, my brother is going to explain his travel situation because, man, it's a story to tell. It's a goddamn story to tell. So
I don't want to talk about that shit no more. That shit was stupid.
The short of it, people. So D technically supposed to be here, around 7:45, 8 o'clock last night, right? Yeah. D ain't get in until like 1 in the morning.
Fucking Frontier.
So yeah. So if we had to jump ahead and say what's this hater week, Frontier might be it, but I don't think that's it. Yeah. It's one of them situations where, hey, brothers and sisters, you gotta roll the punches. You gotta roll the punches. Sorry, I saw a clip from Busted Open Radio in which Jeff Hardy said he was bigger than Obama in 08.
Oh, okay. Okay. We're not going to listen to that. We're not going to talk about that. We have other things.
It's fascinating. It's fascinating. It's entertaining. It's only entertainment, right? Big weekend of pro wrestling. Let's not even sugarcoat it. It's a big weekend of pro wrestling. We got SummerSlam Saturday, Sunday from Minnesota, from the bank up there. We got ASÉ Black August also on Saturday. We got a whole bunch of dope black wrestling shit that occurred, no pun intended, this past weekend at AEW Redemption. It's a lot. We're gonna get into all of it as best we can, tidy as we can, because we ain't trying to keep people up. It is a Thursday, it's the last Thursday of July. People are literally gonna be going ahead and focusing on Friday, the weekend, trying to get a little situations taken care of. I know it because I've lived it, I've been there, et cetera, et cetera. D? We're going to invert the show a little bit because usually we talk WWE, right?
Yeah.
We're going to talk AEW to start this show tonight because a whole lot of black shit happened this past Sunday at Redemption. Again, the card wasn't entirely hella strong. There was, some things you could easily pick up on in terms of who's going to win. Because again, this is the card before you get to All In, right? And look, we said it on this show that if we get Mercedes versus Willow in London, we gonna cheer as loud as we can, and by God damn it, we sure did, because Willow Nightingale beat Tekla with a roll up to become the new AEW Women's World Champion. That's the first thing that happened. Well, no, second thing technically.
That was the second
thing. The other thing was, because the other thing that happened was Maya World beat Sheeta and is now your new TBS champion. And then she proceeded to have a heater with Persephone on Dynamite last night. So again, black women running this wrestling shit. I absolutely love it. It gives me something in my soul that I can just go ahead and say, yo, Black women did the damn thing.
They sure did.
Show did. So, your thoughts on Redemption? We both watched it. I kind of somewhat tapped out a little bit during Kevin Knight and Kenny Omega, but reason why is because I was sleepy or anything. I was like, I know how this is going to end. Like, Kevin's gonna get some offense, although it felt like Kenny dominated the majority of that match. It's like, so you're not even gonna let the challenger even feel like he has a sense of I'm gonna be champion?
I think that he had a good showing for we know what the end all be all is going to be Kenny and Will.
Yep, Le Billy Goats.
But I'm just happy to see the TNT champion with a good showing, especially he's had the most title defenses.
Yep, he's at 10 last I checked.
Yeah. So I'm happy for him. I mean, for the most part, listen, I'm happy for the ladies more than anything because Maya World, well deserved. She showed out.
Yep, absolutely.
And then when I seen Willow's gear, I was like, yeah, she not losing. And shout out to Jan Sport for the backpack. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Hey man,
that's a good time. That was a good time. I'm just happy to see the Spider lady gone.
I mean, she's still gonna be involved somehow at the pay-per-view. I don't know how, like, what's he gonna like really kick into, but she's gonna be involved. It's gonna happen. I don't know like how you gonna make it so, but
look, they better not let that bitch be no damn triple threat because
I doubt it's gonna be a triple threat. It's gonna be literally it's literally gonna be Willow and Mercedes. Because after that promo between the two of them,
you gotta let them. You
gotta let them cook. You cannot under zero circumstances are you allowed to say, oh yeah, let me add somebody else to this. Nope, that is gonna work. That is gonna work at all. So there's that. We know we got Kenny and the Billy Goat at All In. We got Andrade facing whomever. We got
shout out to Andrade, man.
Again, I would say that he is inspired this run in AEW the second time around.
Yeah.
I would also say that, hey, this is how you know when motivated, when properly motivated, very few people better than that man in that ring. Very few.
I agree.
Very, 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 very few. So I ask you this real quick fast. Between Willow and Ospreay and
Willow and Ospreay?
Between Willow and Ospreay and Kenny and Mercedes. Just taking the four of them, right?
Yeah.
Do you believe if All In was not being held in Wembley Stadium, that the main event for that card will be Willow versus Mercedes for women's title?
Yeah, for sure. You got it's inevitable. But you know what though? That means, I mean, they do this anyway, but that means, well, we know that Will and Kenny gonna put on a show, but I want to see the show that Willow and Mercedes put on. Like, I feel like Will and Kenny gonna have to top Willow and Mercedes.
Oh yeah. And I think the crazy thing about it with them two is real simple, right? Because you already know they have instant chemistry because they've gone up against each other twice before, right?
Right.
Once in AEW, once in New Japan. So now you're literally sitting back and you're thinking to yourself like, yo, if we got this, it's cool. You know what I'm saying? You kind of know, right? We'll bland. However, Willow and Mercedes, it's molten lava hot. It's already built up to be something crazy because there's legit animosity, legit reason.
Right.
Like, look, every time Mercedes tried to make a moment happen. Sorry.
Move it is crazy.
Got a little tongue tied. Every time she tried to have a moment, Willow been right there to pull it right up from under. It's like Wile E. Coyote in a Roadrunner, right?
Yeah.
except that all the Mercedes Acme products actually work. Except when it comes to getting that damn belt.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
Yeah. So again, did AEW have a solid 2-day period between Redemption and Dynamite? Yeah, I would say so. Look, we getting Edge.
You got their biggest. I'm not calling him Edge.
You say are you calling him Cope? What you want to call him? Old nigga?
No, I'm sorry.
Canadian nigga?
Old nigga. Old nigga. On this day.
All right.
Metalingus.
on this day, that's still an old nigga. Yes.
Yeah.
On this day, that's still an old nigga. Yeah, I mean, look, I'm curious where Kevin Knight goes from here. Hold on, I think we got breaking news from one of my good people.
I think I saw the same. It might be the same thing I saw.
I think it might be. So apparently, if you were watching Collision, the Motor City Machine Guns have made their debut in AEW, where hey, they gonna flourish, right? You can get the Machine Guns versus the Bucks, Machine Guns versus Edge and Christian, the Machine Guns versus FTR. I mean, it made perfect sense. Like, if anybody's gonna go there,
they shouldn't have went to WWE in the first place.
I
get it because of the lore. That's where you're supposed to end up. But from the wrestling standpoint, they were supposed to be in AEW.
Oh yeah. I think it's one of the situations like you gotta try it once, right?
Yeah, I would have went there before when they're going to WWE, but WWE calls knocking, you gotta go. You can't tell them no. Especially when you've been trying to get there as long as they probably been trying to get there.
Yeah. So here's my thought. Speaking of debuts, right? And people that are currently free agents. Did you happen to catch the video that Woods and Kofi posted?
No, not yet. It came across my phone, but I haven't looked at it yet.
All right, I'm gonna need you to watch that. I'm gonna need you to watch Daybreak because when I tell you, like, a nigga felt in the chest when he saw that. Yeah. And if they happen to be going where the Machine Guns currently are now, then they gotta debut in Wembley. They gotta show up at the end of Bucks and Kofi.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah,
for sure. Yeah, that's it. Because a lot of were they on the 90-day non-compete?
Yeah, they're on the 90-day. Like, they got released same week that pretty much everybody else did, and then
I think they're
in the new day was like that Saturday.
So when is their 90 days over?
Their 90 days. Let's see. Let's do the quick math here. New day.
I think I remember the day you told me that they were released.
Yep.
What did I?
All right. So May 2nd.
May 2nd. June 2nd. June 2nd. They'll be ready in September. So that's September 2nd. That's 3 months.
Yep. Because if I do recall, All In is the 31st of August.
Yeah, so they might. So if you do May 2nd to May has 31 days. That's 29. Then June has 30 days. That's 50. What?
It would again. All right.
It will cut short. August. It'd be cut
June
short.
2nd, 30. July 2nd, 60. August 2nd is when that 90 would be up. Give or take,
Really?
out of a couple days.
May to June.
30.
July.
30.
May to June is 30. June, July 60. Yeah. Okay. I'm here for it.
Yeah. Again, you need to watch that. You need to watch that video. It's very emotional farewell to their WWE run.
Okay, I'll watch it. After we get off of here. But I mean, if they pop up there, listen, that's going to be a whole thing. But here's the thing that I would be concerned about, because Tony Khan is he's still a fanboy. He's just now learning what and this is probably one of the biggest gripes that a lot of people have. He's still learning how to still not be a fanboy and still make the business make sense. You know what I mean?
Right.
So what do you do with Xavier and Kofi when you get there? You know what I'm saying? Like, you just don't give them the titles. You don't do that. You don't bury your younger talent to put people over. Put certain people over. I mean, that's the same thing that WWE did at some point. You know what I'm saying? So you have to put them in legit feuds. Don't put the title on them. Not yet. Not yet. You can do something with them at FTR, and then you can fuck around and do something with them, but you can't make them a heel. Not that WWE heel shit that they was doing. Nah, you gotta let them be Jamaican Kofi and Consequences Creed. Just saying.
I'm curious how it goes. That's the main thing. Yeah. I'm curious as to how it goes because we've seen Kofi and Xavier do this for well over a decade now, right? 12 years they've been New Day? Since 14? Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's about 12 years. And they've given us very different variations of the New Day. I would think that with them being again, you'll see the subtle statements in that video. Right. I think you'll notice like, okay, it is us, we are free, and we can be, who we want to be and who we think we still can be in this wrestling game. So again, I am hyper curious. I don't have the concern you have because again, they pros. And they've been there, done that, all of that. And also, it is going to be done one of those, hey, look, WWE fumbled them situations. Which, hey,
let's be clear on something. Let's be clear on something. And if the same people that make those statements were born in the late 90s, early 2000s, then they would understand why that shit happens. Because we saw a lot of people, a lot of your favorites. I'll put it to you like this. We're going to play a game, right? Me and you will play a game. Rapid fire questions, right? Mm-hmm. I'm going to throw out a WCW name that started in WCW and ended up to be your favorites in WWE. And I know you don't know the answer to this. Me, Mark Callis.
Better in WWE.
And who was he?
Taker. Undertaker.
Stunning Steve Austin.
Stone Cold Steve Austin is better in WWE.
Let's go with Vinny Vegas.
Kevin Nash or Diesel, better in WWE.
The Diamond Stud.
Scott Hall was definitely better. Well, so the
point I'm trying to prove is like a lot of people that make that statement, they making that jump, they fumbled him, this, that, and the other. No, that's what happens. It's wrestling, it's nothing but recycling. You just moving territories. That's pretty much what it is. People don't pay attention that Scott Hall was in AWA and then went to WCW. It was a Diamond Stud. Then went to become Razor Ramon. They come back to Scott Hall and so on and so on and so on. My point is like, shut the fuck up. You ain't old enough for that kind of conversation. Shit.
You ain't gotta be that mean, Adam.
Damn.
Well, then again, I mean, it is some young ass, some dumbass kids.
And can you imagine? I come from the era of, I'm sure I'm an age, but I'm coming from the era of the AOL wrestling chat rooms.
Ooh.
Yes.
You know what? I'll give you one on top of it. Terrorizing.
My favorite wrestler of all time, Triple H. Absolutely. Shit. I mean, but think about, and a lot of these wrestlers prior to Vince buying WCW were just as good. They just wasn't showcased there. I'll take it back to even further when we know what Arn Anderson made his money in NWA, WCW with the Horsemen, right? But we know that him and Tully went to WWF at the time and were the Brain Busters.
Yep.
The Legion of Doom.
It didn't go that way.
The Road Warriors left the AWA and some more shit and went to WWF.
True.
and did that. I do not the Steiner brothers.
Yeah, look, hey man, I think we almost nearly a decade into this. You think about it, between AEW and WWE. Hey, brother,
Yes.
people just be leaving places and go to other places because it's a job.
Yes,
Ain't
and
no
then
ain't no real loyalty. It's a
the thing
job.
was that you only had one option. About AEW's been around for what?
It's 19, so 7 years.
7 years, right? So let's go with 10 years ago. Nobody, you were either in Ring of Honor, New Japan, or you were shuffling and shucking and jiving, trying to make your name elsewhere. So, I mean, for those folks that sit there and say, "Oh, yeah, they fumbled this," yeah, they may have, but this shit been happening before you was born, shorty. So, what we doing?
I'll give you another one. From the AWA, the WWF, Rick Martel.
Rick, the model, Strike Force.
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit! Mm-hmm. I got the Midnight Rockers, Shawn Michaels and Marty Jannetty. I'm showing my age.
Yep.
The blonde covers the gray.
And of course, shout out to David Shoemaker because he just dropped this book. I'll give it the plug. From AWA to WWF, Hot Dog Skin Man.
Oh, please. We know that already.
Thank you. Just saying. People trade jobs, brother. People trade jobs.
They got to. You got to chase the money at this point. And that's true. That's in real life and that's in wrestling as well. That's what happens.
True. Speaking of changing things up, did you see your boy Grayson Waller get a little active on NXT Tuesday?
My man got zesty. That's what he is. Zesty.
Hey man, look, I feel like he had that promo in for a good 2 years, talking about Austin Theory, and also shooting on the NXT roster, talking about, hey man, the women are ready. I don't know about the men.
Is he wrong? Is he wrong?
Not really. He's not really wrong. But at the same time, D, I think the NXT roster's gotten soft. Here's my point in saying the NXT roster's gotten soft. You mean to tell me Grayson Waller talked all that cash shit in the ring, walked out into the NXT parking lot, and ain't nobody put hands on him?
I mean, if he got the green
light, we losing
Sean,
recipes, dog. He got
the green light from Sean for that one. That was listen. Sean let them dudes do what the hell they want to do.
Look, we know this better than anybody as long as you watch and pay attention to the show. Shout out to Ethan Page for actually using the goddamn the ring to block a 619 for Rey Mysterio before you got to win. The NXT parking lot used to be the most dangerous place in all of NXT. Like kidnappings happen out there, beatdowns happen out there, and instead, that man literally walked in that trap, talked shit about that trap, and went on about his way.
I'm okay with that. Let him do it because they got to come the way he been. They made it. He made it already. He been
eventually. Yeah, they gotta get up there. You're right.
Absolutely.
You're right.
That's what it is.
Real quick,
he said, "Respond, show me."
Speaking of showing and proving, the former Mike Santana is now named Cruz Montana, which sounds like a Saints Row character.
I'm okay with it.
I am as well.
Because it's if people have been following Mike Santana since LAX, you know how integral in his career his father has been. So his name is a dedication to his dad. He just lost his dad not too long ago, like a couple years back, and he kind of took it hard. He went through some shit. So
yeah,
if he had the opportunity to do it, then I'm cool with that. Now, if he just went to, you know what, I'm not gonna say nothing because it might come off wrong. Sorry. Go continue what you were saying.
I think again, people was in our mentions talking crazy to us. But like, hey, why can't he be Mike Santana? Because you knew if Vic Joseph don't even mention that man's actual name, And you already been on the show before. Do you know what it is?
I'm glad you didn't respond because I wasn't gonna respond.
Like just watch the show. Dog, like I find it very funny sometimes interacting with the people we interact with that are not family. Because we like, do you watch the show? Were you the person who had to read the Odyssey with your index finger and your middle finger together like this? To try and get through the words? I know how I looked. It was a wild look. It was a wild look. It was a wild look.
Pass interference.
A yellow card.
Right. Sir, I'm the one that usually might get us banned. I don't need you to get us banned by accident.
I said it was wild. I acknowledged that it was a wild look.
Oh, shit.
I think he'll be. Look, I think Mike Santana / Cruz Montana will be fine, right? I think he will be.
Yeah.
I think it makes that NXT title picture a little bit more interesting because you got somebody who's been all up and down TNA all over the world in
right.
Cruz Montana.
I don't think they need to slap the title on him like immediately though.
I don't think so either. But again, as we said, it's a little bit weird. That men's title picture is so goddamn weird right now because they're still trying to figure out like who is going to be next from that class of Oba, Trick, Javon.
So you got the Don. He's the champion, right?
Mm-hmm.
I think you would strategically say next up would probably be Miles Bourne. But he has to drop that North American title. Who's worthy of the North American title at this point? You got Shiloh Hill. I don't think he's there yet. I think he's in the North American title picture.
Mm-hmm.
Keanu Carver's probably there. I feel like I'm missing some people. If Dark State can separate themselves, Southeast Jerome could be in the North American title picture. I feel like he needs to be displayed a little bit more on TV by himself.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a little weak right now, and that's part of why the reason, because not only did you lose Trick, Javon, and Oba, you lost probably the biggest heel that you had at NXT in Ethan Page.
Yeah, that's true.
So you know what I mean? So you got to figure that shit out too. It was easier years ago, a couple years back, when you were able to pick from Trips went right to New Japan and Ring of Honor and Rep Pro and pulled everybody. Now they're being forced with homegrown talent, and it's sink or swim at this point. You got the right person to do it with Sean. But it's just, how do you display them? It was also a thing where they were doing more house shows with NXT too back in the day, and you got to see those folks. You got to see an NXT takeover in a random city, but a lot of their stuff is displayed at the Performance Center or they're not going anywhere no more unless it's a big PLE attached to it. So they have to find a workaround. I mean, so Ruka was able to do something. I think the next one up is Lola Vice.
Yeah.
Shortly after that, it'll be our girl Miss Parker, and yeah. So, but the men need to catch up. Yeah, he wasn't wrong. Grayson wasn't wrong.
Grayson Waller was not wrong. He was not.
Especially when Ring of Honor is considered the developmental for AEW, and they cooking over there. You got nothing but talent over there. You got the old heads, youngins.
Yeah, and as we've seen last couple nights, the likes of Commander and Bandito can be like fodder in a sense, but at the same time, like they're still so fucking good. They're still so good.
But you got to pretty much, I call him the king of Ring of Honor, Mr. Jay Lethal. Jay Lethal's over there too.
He is. Hell, he helped the goddamn the Demand win the AEW trio titles last night.
That's what I'm
And
saying.
right now they went up against the Rascals. So I'm like, oh, we getting all types of Negro on Negro affairs down there.
Yeah, black on black crime is a thing.
Yeah. I'm about to say, if you realize, AEW, but if you combine them and Ring of Honor, all 4 of their women's single titles belong to black women.
And I'm doing this intentionally.
Yes, you are doing it. You're doing it on purpose. You know what? I still don't even want to talk SummerSlam yet. I don't want to talk SummerSlam yet.
You know what? I got an idea. I'm gonna send it to you. I'm gonna send it to you.
Oh boy. I thought you was gonna bust in like the Kool-Aid man. He'll be here, but like, I got an idea. All right, I'm gonna check it. What the? Hold on. Oh.
You gonna like that one.
All right, let's see what we say. People. Nope, that's from Coach. The answer, ladies and gentlemen, is
ooh, yeah. You like that, right? Coming to a theater near you. I'm on my Matt Damon shit,
and most of them are black.
Yeah. No, they're no right. The ones we just talked about, they're all black.
Yep.
We need to roll that. We need to roll that out soon.
ASAP. All right. Yeah. Before time runs out. So Saturday in Charlotte, our wrestling home away from home. That is, ASÉ's having Black August, dog. The card is gonna be crazy. You know this as well as I do. That bitch gonna get crazy. Again, they're at Piedmont.
Yeah, the middle school.
When we saw our first ASÉ show. They're at Piedmont, and the announced matches already have me like, all right. You got Treehouse Lee versus his brother Saeed Al-Sabah. You got Ced Alexander.
Who you got?
Oh my God! I'm gonna run down the card right quick first before we get to
my bad.
You got Ced Alexander versus Soulfly Manny Low. You got Charity King versus the Cannibal Savannah Evans. You got the All Father himself, Mr. Darius Carter versus Yaya for the ASÉ Men's Championship, and you got the real grudge match before we have to say goodbye. And you got Darius Lockhart versus The Business, Billy Dixon.
The business.
The business. So let's go ahead, go through this card right quick fast, man. Treehouse Lee versus Saeed Al-Sabah. It's a brotherly situation, man.
Man, I need Treehouse to beat his brother ass.
Hey, remember?
I need him and his cul-de-sac to beat the shit out of that nigga.
The fact that shit ended like some Nino Brown shit, like, am I my brother's keeper?
Yeah. With straight
and now we got here.
Yeah.
That is gonna have to happen. We need some fisticuffs. We need proper fisticuffs or proper asshole. Because hey, brother, no pun intended here. You decide to whoop my ass after we embrace, and it ain't smoke instantly. Shit. Can't do it.
You know what?
Speaking of which, by the way, I forgot. I did not even get to sell this part. You know, Black August is on the free stream on YouTube, right?
Yeah.
Again, I'm just letting the audience know. If you want to check out ASÉ, because again, I know we rant, we rave, we talk so much about ASÉ. The show on Saturday is free on YouTube. I know you may be trying to peek over to ESPN or borrow somebody else's cable provider to watch SummerSlam. but you want the real, all the things you say you miss out of pro wrestling, it's in ASÉ.
Yeah.
It's in Charlotte, North Carolina, right? It's in Darius Lockhart's own little mind and what he's created. Next up, Cedric Alexander versus SoFly Manny Low. It's a little interesting because you got Dante Khalifa, who's kind of become like a protege under Cedric, the Bronco Zone, who's pretty much like a godfather to a lot of pro wrestlers in ASÉ because he trained them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Both of them men are going to be ringside. I'm going to go with Cedric. I think I'm going with Cedric.
I'm going to go with Cedric on some shenanigans because I think it's going to lead to the next ASÉ show with LeBron and Cedric, which I really want to see.
Oh, having a running back? Yeah.
That got to be a thing.
It has to be.
It got to be a thing.
It absolutely has to be. Because I would feel a way if it weren't.
Yeah.
In all honesty, I'd feel a way if it weren't. Because you mean to tell me that, again, these two men, since Ced came in the company and started working ASÉ shows, it has been like beef. First on some like, look, man, I know I'm better than you shit, and now it's gotten a little bit deeper in rap, right? So that's something I know we gotta look out for. I cannot wait. I cannot wait for them two to like really lock up now some extra stakes. Can't wait. I'm skipping ahead. Do we think the king stays the king, and do we think she remains the ASÉ Women's Champion after she faces Savannah Evans? I know it's tough.
It's tough for me. You know how I feel about this whole situation.
I know who you rock with. This ain't new. I know who you rock with.
As much as I want to see Savannah win for all my personal reasons, I gotta go with the king.
For all my
loyalty is everything.
For all my reasons, it's crazy.
All my own personal reasons.
It's crazy.
Take that where you want to take it. Listen. Whew.
Okay.
Incriminating.
You know what? I am going to go back on my Texas ass word. I think that is going to be, again, ASÉ is starting to do things they haven't done before. It's been new champs.
If you make this prediction, I'm okay with it. I
believe Savannah Evans is in the head of Charity King after that attack June 27th. I think that Savannah Evans has a psychological advantage, which leads me to believe and understand that Savannah Evans is going to be your new and second ever ASÉ Women's Champion on Saturday.
Listen, real recognize real, and cannibal to cannibal.
Cannibal to. You know what? I was gonna say something.
I want to see if
you said don't get us canceled, and so I will not.
I said what I had to say.
I'm not gonna get it. I'm not gonna get it taken off.
The real ones know.
Here's what I'm gonna do. I am really just gonna take. I'm gonna just hit you on the side and tell you.
Oh shit!
So I'm gonna hit you on the side. And I'm gonna just make my joke there.
Yeah. Game over.
I knew what you were putting down.
Listen, that's how I would celebrate.
Exactly. We're gonna drive right past that one. Now we just sat there for a second. We're gonna drive right past that now. The All-Father Darius Carter versus the Gifted One Yaya for the ASÉ Men's Championship. Yaya won the World Is Yours Rumble at the last show. the last time that he and Darius Carter faced off, Darius Carter got himself disqualified. He walked out of the match, which means to me, hey man, I don't think Yaya wins, but I wouldn't be mad if he did.
So I'm the opposite. There was a thing. So timeline wise, Yaya is one of the ASÉ originals, right? And
correct, he is.
It was a thing when Cedric came back.
Mm-hmm.
I believe he wrestled Yaya.
He did.
Okay.
You're correct.
And he got a promo that stated he came back because y'all niggas ain't doing what y'all supposed to be doing. I had to come back because y'all not doing what y'all supposed to. I trained you. And so ever since then, Yaya has pretty much done everything that Cedric said that he wasn't going to be. So when it comes down to that specifically for me, I think Yaya wins. I think he ends, and this hurts me because everybody knows how I feel about the All Father. That's my guy. That's my dude. Like he's 101. And no disrespect
I
to
can't believe I'm
him.
hearing this. I can't believe I'm hearing this.
But it's I think this is the time Yaya. And if he doesn't, cool. But I think he's gonna win.
No, I think the All Father gonna keep it, but I think
I wouldn't be mad. Listen, the All Father again. All Father's my guy. You know that's my guy. But I just got.
I got you. I got you. All right. Well, as you got a feeling, the most personal match on the card for the two of us is Darius Lockhart versus Billy Dixon. Now, for all intents and purposes, I said it's one of the best feuds of the year, regardless of promotion. But it's easily the best feud in ASÉ.
It's the best storytelling in wrestling, pro wrestling today.
And again, Darius said, "Next time you raise your fist at me, you better swing, bitch." And I was like, "Oh, okay." And thus they had that little back and forth in the Rumble, to which now we are here, to which now we are sitting back, staring in the mirror, asking ourselves, yo.
What are you, R. Kelly?
No. What made you go with that verse? What made you go with that verse?
Standing here looking in the mirror.
I'm not saying damn to myself.
Okay.
All I'm saying is Lockhart versus Dixon is not. It doesn't matter who wins or loses. I just find it actually crazy that this is the last. Like we're coming up on the last hurrah for Billy Dixon.
Yeah. You know what? You go to your last hoorah with your best friend. Like I'm with that. I am going to go with Lockhart on this one, but I think it's going to be an emotional embrace afterwards. That's what I think.
Yeah, it's gonna be one of them. It's like, look, we gotta swing on this real fast. We gotta fight. So yeah. All right. Well, I hope both teams play hard. Okay.
I hope it's a tie.
I hope it's a tie. I hope it's a tie and ain't nothing gets settled. And you guys got one last hurrah to close out the year in October or something like that.
Yeah.
But that's the appetizer for Saturday. The main event.
That's not that. That's the main event for me. That's the steak and potatoes. Fuck that. Or ad. I'm not paying for the ads, or I'm paying for the ads. Type shit. Oh.
All right. Well, from US Bank Stadium, we're getting the 2026 edition of SummerSlam. Okay. All right. I guess we'll just drive over there. You know, unique situation here. It's like it's 2 nights. Everybody has been talking shit about the builds, yada yada. I'm like, it is what it is at this point. Because again, I feel like everybody has the same sort of opinion on this. The build up for the card has been meh. They can't sell tickets. Creators in a rut. Da da da. Guess what? Shit gonna happen Saturday. People still gonna watch, right?
Absolutely.
So,
that's right.
So yeah. So let us speak about the things we're gonna watch, if you so choose to watch. Saturday night, you got the 6-woman tag match between Fatal Influence versus the Bellas and Paige. You got the Usos, Jacob Fatu, and Royce Keys versus did that wrong. My bad. Blah. The Usos and Jacob Fatu versus Royce Keys, LA Knight, and the most entertaining Samoan in that family, not named Roman Reigns, in Solo Sikoa.
Solo Sikoa, my man.
Mm-hmm. Pew pew, pew pew pew,
pew pew.
Bang.
That's my guy.
We got Gunther versus Nick Aldis. Now, the question, real quick, fast. How old did you think Nick Aldis is?
Guess maybe I'd say like 47, 48.
Brother, Nick Aldis is the same age as me. Nick Aldis ain't even 40 yet, dog. Yeah, Nick Aldis as a GM and backstage producer and help has been basically healing up like the fucking like a nigga in a sensu bean. Not a nigga with a sensu bean, yes, but also in that cryogenic chamber.
Yeah.
Healing up all them old wrestling injuries for the last 3 years.
Jesus Christ.
And now you getting Magnus, you getting the world heavyweight, you getting 2-time NWA world heavyweight champion.
Bro, you get Magnus. You getting Magnus against Walter. And I think they need to let them motherfuckers roll like it's Red Pro or NXT UK. Let them slap the fuck out.
Or black and gold NXT. Yep.
Yeah.
Just let it go.
And I don't think people ever recognize who Nick Aldis is. Like Magnus was a dog in TNA.
Mm-hmm. We got Liv Morgan, Io Sky. CM Punk versus Cody Rhodes for the undisputed WWE title. And you got Brock Lesnar and Obafemi Hell in a Cell.
Okay.
So, as opposed to predictions, D, I'm just going to ask you this. What matches do you honestly care about watching?
Over Brock.
Okay.
Solo Sikoa. I'm not mentioning the rest of them.
Okay. 6-man. Okay.
Yeah. And then Gunther and Nick Aldis, because that's going to be just grabs. They're going to beat the fuck out of each other. And I'm hoping that I get Magnus. Not Nick Aldis. I hope I get Magnus.
Mm-hmm. All right. I like that. I like them picks. So I'm going Punk Cody just because, hey, shenanigans are possible here.
Mm-hmm.
I want Brock and Oba Hell in a Cell. I don't want no, you know what I'm saying? I want Brock Undertaker Hell in a Cell. The first go around. That's the type of match I want. Like, give me, ain't no worry about no suplexes. Y'all just need to fight.
Right. Okay.
Just a dead ass fight. And also, yeah, give me Gunther versus Nick Aldis. Let me see what Nick Aldis 3 years removed from taking a real bump looks like.
Yeah. I'm with that.
Yeah. And the reason why I say that is because, brother, we will not be watching. We will be at Smart Fight. We'll be in Houston at a concert celebrating 30 years riding dirty. That's what we'll be doing Saturday. So we'll be catching the replay. Sunday, though, here's the card for Sunday. Danhausen versus Dominic Mysterio's in a human money on a pole match. You got Penta versus Chad Gable for the IC title. Trick Williams versus Baron Corbin for the United States title. You got a number one contenders match to the undisputed WWE Championship in Finn Balor versus Sami Zayn. You got an interim WWE women's title match. That's a ladder match, by the way. And that you have Charlotte, Jade, Chelsea Green, Tiffany Stratton, and somebody they have not named yet. So either somebody's coming back or whatever.
Hold up. Say that again.
because you said it's here in the show notes. The interim WWE Women's Championship ladder match is Charlotte, Jade, Chelsea Green, Tiffany Stratton, and a mystery opponent. Now, if I look correctly, because I think this is right, the final qualifying match is Julia versus Last Legend.
So
and that goes down tomorrow. So that will be that's your final opponent.
Okay.
And I think Last Legend is winning that. So with that being said, Charlotte, Jade, Chelsea Green, Tiffany Stratton, Last Legend.
Okay.
And then the main event, of course, is Roman Reigns versus Seth Rollins to show to you that they are not no Saturday WrestleMania niggas. They're not no Saturday SummerSlam niggas either. They are Sunday SummerSlam niggas. And Sunday WrestleMania niggas.
But Jey Uso is still Saturday WrestleMania nigga.
Yeah. Again, we're not talking predictions because I think we have pretty similar predictions in terms of who's going to walk out with what. I think Charlotte's walking out with the interim women's title. I wish it were Jade, but such is life. I think Finn Balor is going to be the number one contender to the WWE title. Okay. I don't care about Trick Williams versus Baron Corbin because that should not be Trick Williams versus Baron Corbin. That should be Trick Williams versus Carmelo Hayes.
Yeah.
And I think Chad Gable beats Penta to be the Intercontinental Champion. All right.
You picking Punk over Cody?
Yeah, I'm picking Punk over Cody. Yeah.
Okay. I'm with that. Okay.
All right. 3 matches on Sunday night you were looking forward to watching. And we're probably going to watch it on the 98.
Penta and Chad.
Agreed.
The ladder match. All of them. This is a card that I would enjoy to just sit there and just watch. Like, Roman and Seth are 2 of my favorite wrestlers. Cool. The women going to show out. How much I love Sami Zayn. So I'm always going to support. I'm always going to support Trick Williams. Penta and Chad is going to be just straight grabs. And then the Danhausen shit has been very, very good. I would be first to say that I was wrong in the presentation, but I'm eager to see. And Dirty Dom, we know what Dirty Dom is. Like he puts on a show. So I'm not mad at Sunday at all. I want to see the whole show.
Okay, we might be in alignment there because I'm curious. As outside of Trick versus Baron Corbin, I'm curious to see how they go with the rest of this card. To be honest with you, I'm really curious about that. Given that SummerSlam has had its fair share of surprises over the last couple of years, do you foresee anybody returning?
Trying to think who's on the show. Remind me who's on the show. I can't think off the top of my head who's on the show.
I mean, Drew went to go make movies. Randy Orton's been on the shelf since Mania.
I can see Randy pulling up in the heavyweight title match. I can see Drew possibly showing up and Finn and Sammy.
Okay.
Or I see that. Or I can see El Grande Americano pulling up on Dirty Dom.
And at the same time, I can also see Omos pulling up in favor of Dirty Dom too.
Yeah,
because again,
I just thought about this shit too. Drew could pull up and Cody and Punk.
Yeah, you got beef with both of them too. You got family beef.
That's what I'm saying. He ultimate hate on both of them niggas.
Again, he is the first ever entrant to the Hall of Fame wing of the Hater of the Year. the hater of the week too.
So also too, I'm looking. So I think that this something like offline, pretty much, like the Usos and Jacob, the bloodline against Royce. And I think Royce gets the pin on Jimmy. I think they're gonna drag this shit out to War Games. What you thinking?
I'm thinking the same. It's never gonna end. It's never gonna end.
It's not at all.
It's never gonna end. It just, God, just shake my head. Just shake my head. D, in honor of you being in the town, I think we gotta go light skin for the hater.
I'm not light skinned, motherfucker.
I didn't say it was for you being light skinned. Uncle Chad was light skinned.
Uncle Chad was a real dark skinned nigga for real.
Yeah. Bipolar and all. Bipolar and all.
Yes.
Bipolar and all. But yes, we need to go to the center.
Fair.
I hate you. I hate you. I don't even know you, and I hate your guts. I hope all the bad things in life happen to you and nobody else but you.
Yeah, man. Time for Hater of the Week. Me and D's favorite segment. This is the second year we've been able to do Hater of the Week in the same building, in the same venue. It's kind of crazy. So my Hater of the Week is real simple. It is Disney. Again, are they gonna make a bunch of money working with Sony to get Brand New Day? Yeah, they are.
Absolutely.
Here's my issue though. So you mean to tell me that you announced that Wonder Man is coming back for season 2 in March? Stupid. You then tell me that Yahya Abdul-Mateen is nominated for an Emmy for his portrayal of Simon Williams in Wonder Man, and then today you bust out and say, "Hey, Wonder Man canceled. They come back for season 2." What the fuck is that?
God damn.
Disney got a bad track record with black characters right now, dog.
They do.
Outside of Black Panther, all right. Cap 4.
That's because Coogler is in charge.
Yeah, exactly. Cap 4. I'm sorry. We made a Hulk movie, and then Sam Wilson's playing the background. Oh, and then come Avengers Doomsday, Sam Wilson's also playing the background because his old running mate is back as in shit. Blade ain't happening. Armor Wars ain't happening. Ironheart with Riri Williams canceled.
That was stupid.
This, come on, man. Again, people preach and say, "Yo, you need to support these black characters because they don't get the same rope and shelf life." Especially when you getting characters who are not necessarily the most well known. You know what I'm saying? You must say you are literally preaching to hardcore comic book fans or hardcore fans of particular actors and saying, "Yo, he making this, you gonna support it or what?"
Yeah.
So Disney earns my Hater of the Week. Again, as a former employee, again, I appreciate y'all for the benefits and all that. However, I'm not a fan of canceling Wonder Man months after announcing season 2 is coming out. And mind you, Wonder Man is one of the best Marvel TV shows they put out.
That shit was dope.
Like, bar none, it's one of the best shows they put out. And instead, Simon Williams. I mean, it wrapped up easy. You know what I'm saying? Great. You made it so that even if you didn't need a season 2, it ended with a bow to the story. But at the same time, come on, man. Support black characters on Disney Plus, dog, and Hulu. That's all I got.
So I'm gonna go with Southwest Airlines.
See, I thought we weren't talking about this. I thought we weren't, and here we are. We're right back with it.
The reason why Southwest Airlines is my hater of the week is specifically because that's how I usually fly. But because you want to charge me an expensive amount of money to fly to the great state of Texas, Houston, Texas, Hobby Airport for that matter, for $400. No, I'm not doing that. So what does it make me do? It makes me fly Frontier. Okay, cool. I just want to get there. That's fine. Straight flight. Yesterday, I leave work. I get to the airport, have me a couple drinks. See, it's delayed. One time, flights get delayed. That's the thing. And then I get canceled.
Mm-hmm.
I end up catching another flight, getting here, and I got here 1:30 in the morning. I'm tired. I'm tired of these fucking flights being delayed for everybody. And I blame Southwest. You're too expensive. I should have flown you in the first place. And I'm not doing this with you anymore. I need to win. I need to get $1 million so I can just have my own flight and be like LeBron and fly from New York or take a helicopter from New York to Philly when I need to go somewhere. So
yeah, I look, man. I understand your pain and your plight because, brother, that was some shit. That was definitely some shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was some bullshit. That was definitely some shit. I'm sorry.
I'm here now. 2 Dope Marks.
Yeah. You here now? We here now. We gonna make things pop, make things crack. But yeah, no, that is tonight's episode. Big FU to Disney for canceling Wonder Man. Big FU to Southwest Airlines for getting my man delayed on top of his original delay. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody who tuned in. Shout out to everybody who made caught on late. We had a little technical difficulties getting everything set up in terms of, technology is a bitch. Technology is a bitch. But we'll be back next weekend. Well, not next week. Not next weekend, my God. We'll be back next Thursday, 7:30, 6:30. You follow us on YouTube at 2 Dope Marks. Follow us on Twitter and Instagram, wherever you get your podcasts for free, et cetera, at 2 Dope Marks. D is going to have a splendid time. We will be back next week to talk the UGK concert. We'll be back to kind of like wrap up this whole weekend. Some of these things will not be discussed on the show, but there will be fun. Fun will be had in the H. And I look forward to it. So yeah, D.
Somebody electric bill I might get paid.
D, real quick before you get everybody in trouble, say something nice for the people.
I'm gonna do this on purpose. In the honorable, and the words of my predecessor, someone I lived my life based off of, and in honor of the weekend. I'm tired of living fucked up. I'm tired of living bad. I'm tired of hearing grandmama ask me when I'm going to church, Chad.
Mm-hmm.
My man, Pimp C.
Yeah. So, 30 years ago today, UGK dropped their third album, Riding Dirty. I wrote an essay about this album 6 years ago. Probably my biggest essay I ever wrote, probably the best essay I ever wrote, because I poured into that thing for a month to change. If you don't know the Lord UGK, there's a piece on Complex right now read by my homie Samantha Try, and literally it's him and Bud going over every single track from Riding Dirty. Every single one. It's probably, according to Bun, until somebody's proven it wrong, it's the first rap album to ever use Pro Tools. It is quite possibly one of the greatest Southern rap albums of all time. And them brothers damn near went platinum with no videos, no singles, just word of mouth. It is a full-blown
album was
celebration.
produced by Chad Butler.
But a little help here and there from, Joe, Leo Monticelli, the playing for the Meters, you know what I'm saying? Getting real musicians in that bitch to get shit right. Again, shout out to Smoke D. Shout out to Ronnie Spencer. Rest in peace to Mr. 3-2. Rest in peace to Chad Butler, of course. Shout out to Bun. The whole weekend is a celebration of the album, right? Shout out to Premium Goods. Shout out to Dio. Shout out to Les. Shout out to everybody on that
Shout out
concert.
to Freelberg, because that
Saturday
shit was tasty as hell, short.
Hey, that is free promo. That is free promo. We talked to AJ Francis. He showed his love for Bun. So yeah, that's what this weekend's about to be about, man. We about to be celebrating Bun the Pimp. And we will see y'all next week. Same bat time, same bat channel, less technical difficulties. And as one Chad Butler said, well, no, I'll put it like this. No. As one Bernard Freeman would say, read a book, you illiterate son of a bitch, and step up your vocab.
Your vocab.
See you next week.
Where the two don't walk, bringing the heat every night. Shop and screw.